Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well, I hope you've all had a nice morning so far. I think I might need to adjust you a little bit, hang on. I think that might be a bit better for you. Whoops, sorry, made you a bit dizzy there. So, if this is all going to plan, this should be Christmas morning when you're, well, if you're watching this on Christmas morning, obviously you can watch it anytime, but it should be released on Christmas morning. So hi, hope you're doing okay. I know there's a few of you out there, sorry, I'm just sorting my microphone out, who won't be spending Christmas necessarily with people, or will only be spending part of your Christmas with people. So happy Christmas, hello. So what I'm going to do is come on 3 times today. That's my plan at the moment. Obviously, I'm only filming this one. This is the first one, so that is assuming I get three filmed. I think I will. But my plan is to come on 3 times today. 3. Well, I'm thinking about 40-minute videos each, but we'll see. You know how I ramble on sometimes. To try and make a junk journal, and it's going to be for me. So I'm making a junk journal for myself. So if you want to craft along, stop the video and just go grab a pile of stuff. That's all I've done. I've just grabbed stuff. I haven't really taken much notice of what it is. It's stuff that I would like out of my way, or I would like to use. So I'll quickly go through the pile and show you what I've got. I will start with this top, which you probably saw me make a week or so ago, and I was thinking I'll put that on my journal as a topper. I haven't thought any further than that. I've got a book here that I've dug out that I used to use all the time at my previous address before I moved and got buried in the move. It's gorgeous paper. It is it's an old like baking book, cookery book is what I was trying to say, from a television programme from about the 70s in the UK. I used to love the programme actually, but it's beautiful paper, and obviously it's got cooking pages in it. It's got yeah, come on, speak, what are these, recipes in it and things like that. So it's good for backing, it's good for making journal cards out of, maybe pages, maybe taking ephemera out of. Yeah, so I've found that it's about half empty, I would say, so I might be using some of that. And then the pile, and I did literally just go along popping my head in files and boxes and things and seeing what I could find, and 1 or 2 books. So I've brought some book pages because this is going to be a proper junk journal. My idea is that I'm going to make this junk journal for me, and I'm going to put in it Happy Mail. Okay, so I've got a little folder already full of Happy Mail from about 4 other people who send me things that they make. Obviously when they send me supplies and I make things with them, I'm happy to put those in my journals. But when people make things and send me the ephemera, I like to keep that, and I haven't got it in a journal yet. So this is going to be my junk journal, eclectic junk journal, literally made out of junk, and it's going to have all those things in it, and it will just be for me. So I've got 2 pages of a book here, and this is the first time I've used any pages from this book, and I believe it was A Year in a Victorian Garden, and I can't for the life of me remember the author. These are some pages from a butterfly book that my sister got me over a year ago, or about a year ago, I would think. I've used a fair bit of it. It is like a vintage book. Again, lovely pages. Don't like caterpillars, but I might be cutting some butterflies out, might be using the pages. Perhaps I ought to put big pages here and little things there. Right, I don't know what all these are. Top secret. That's a ticket from the Science and Industry Museum. So that's a little packet from guitar strings, actually. That's good, isn't it? That'll make a nice pocket. So a big label there from Shabby Dabby Doodah. So these are all like embellishmenty things. Some of these you'll have seen all through the year that I've got out, put away. Ticket off clothing. Yeah, I've had some of these so long I don't even know where they've come from. So a tag that is, you know, just been cut out and not made. I think that's from a Roxy make from not this year, just gone the year before, if I remember rightly. So an over the page envelope, some more of those. From Tina. don't know what that is. Yeah, so this was all in a little file. I'd obviously popped ready to move house. That's something that I've made here. Started to make a little scrappy notebook. Well, that might end up putting it. Yeah, packaging, I quite liked that, so that's off some stickers I think I got from, yeah, there they are, don't know where I got them from. Stickers. I have a feeling that's come from Tanya at Tatty Treasure, I might be wrong. It's a piece of, I think it's got bees, and yeah, I'm not really into insecty things, but it's not too bad, it's small. A picture of a soldier. What is this? Something else that I've, don't know, started to play with and not finished. So all these things will incorporate. Yeah, a tag that needs a bit of work. A blank tag. I'm throwing things on the floor now. Oh, now that's what sort of paper is that? Can you excuse me a moment while I have a sip of my coffee? It is, after all, Christmas Day, isn't it? Cheers. I should have a snowball or eggnog or something, shouldn't I? Yeah, so it's come from stickers, you know, so it's kind of non-stick. Be nice in there as something though, won't it? Yeah, I definitely recognise a lot of these as things that I wanted to get used up last year, or, you know, beginning of this year. Yeah, so pictures and things, yeah, they'll all go in here. Okay, just a piece of, I'll put that there, I think, just an A5. Oh, piece of paper, that's what I was trying to say. So there's a rather risque lady in her underwear. An envelope. Oh ho ho. Yeah, so I've looked at this chap several times through autumn and winter, and he's just been too big really to put anywhere, but we'll see what we can do with him. 3 pieces of card from a chocolate biscuit box. So that's their kind of not pages, are they? There, let's put them over here. Oh, a big sheet of map page, I'll put that over here as well. So these are like supplies to make things with, as opposed to pages. Oh, now I've unearthed something that might be the start of a journal. Okay, so some book pages put together. Interesting. Henry Terry, isn't it? Flip out. Oh, nice. Right, okay, I'm going to leave that in the pages pile, because clearly it is. What's this? Oh yeah, there's 2 of these. I did see these and I dug them out. Right, oh, that one's a window one. I'm going to put in with supplies. I'm thinking this one then might be good for the base for my cover. So I'll put that on one side. So we've got a cover and a topper. Well, start of a cover and a topper. Yeah, some pieces of scrapbooking paper that I would never use, and are single-sided. Now I've got a bit of an idea for these, because I saw, yes, gosh, what's her name at Teal and Tattered? Oh, crikey me. Anyway, if you know a channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. I saw her do something with pieces of scrapbooking paper that she didn't like the pattern of, made into some pockets. I might have a go at that. Oh, now that's obviously the back of a writing pad or something. That is very, very strong. Bookboard or such like. I don't suppose it's the size of the envelope, because that would make quite a very strong cover. I don't know. I'll leave it there with it and see. It might make like a front and a back if I cut a spine as well. Piece of pink paper. Page out of Benningfield's Butterflies. That'll make a nice sideways on butterfly, but it'll make a nice page, won't it? Oh, yep. So these are copies of yes, not invoices, paperwork anyway from a solicitor, you know, that are mine to use. 2 straw papers. I used this a lot at the beginning of last year and I haven't unearthed this since the move. So this is my William Shakespeare book. I just love the colour of the paper, and it's very, very thin, but you know, there's room in journals for thick pages and thin pages. That's nice, nice tall one. Ooh. Yeah, so that's out of a Laura Ashley book that I've got. Oh yeah, I love this as well. This is out of a book of, and it's just full of things like this Victorian, I don't know, household goods, I suppose you'd call them. A page from, I think this is British history book. Oh, this that I made not long ago. Thought that it's not back. That might be nice as the inside of a cover, I wondered, so I'll put that there. And of course, good old music paper. Okay, so there looks to be enough there to me to make at least 1 signature, if not 2. And then we've got all this to make, and something's just coming to me as I'm looking at that, because I'm thinking, what are we going to cover that envelope, the actual cover with? And I'm thinking map paper might be nice. So what shall I do first, cover or signatures? I think I'll do the signatures first, because that means I can fold them in half and they I'll cut them down, whatever, and they are half the size. So let's go with signatures. Let's fold all these papers up to size and then decide you know, how many signatures we're going for. So I kind of need a rough idea of the size of page I want. So I'm definitely liking this. Let's get the ruler out, shall we? So we've got 16 centimetres, just shy of 6.5 inches, by 23 centimetres, just over 9. So 6 by 9, and I'm saying 16 by, because I like centimetres, 16 by 23. Yeah, I usually make my pages about 12 or 13, don't I, by 21. Yeah, I think that would be a good size. So are we going 12 or are we going 13? No, I think 13 easily. We could even maybe do more. Yeah, I'm going to go, so I'll go 14. Yeah, 14 by 21. Yes. Or they're, you know, the biggest one. Doesn't matter if they're smaller than that. So if these were on their side, they would only be 12 that way, but they're 20 that way. So yeah, I think they would make good pages on their side. I think, yeah, should be able to rip them now. Let's see if there's anything on them that I particularly want to use as an image before because I probably don't need them all, do I? They're both beautiful, aren't they? I love the mushrooms as well, but they'll be nice even on their side. Right, I'm going to keep those 2 pages out because they are beautiful images. I might just use the images in the journal, and I will fold these 2. That's the first 2 pages, not the first 2 we see, but the first 2 we've folded. I need my bone folder for the journal. Okay, so let me know, won't you, if you are going to craft along with me, or if you craft along with me afterwards. I'd love to know if anybody's joined in. And even better if you can show me pictures of what you made. Right, I'm not sure about those 2 yet. So that is my envelope and my A5. It may well go in. The envelope might go in, but I might want to alter it in some respect first. And that's all those pages. So we'll have a look at those in a minute. Let's go with, well, I can fold this. It will be too big, won't it? But just turn those sideways a moment. Don't have to just fold them all and then cut them afterwards. Oh, that is 21, so that's fine lengthwise. And it's 15, so it's not going to need a lot of it. I'll leave it. Right, it's beautiful. It's lovely paper, this. What are you going to be when we fold you in half? If we go that way? Not quite 30, so you're going to be 15 as well. So if you, well, we might get a 15 in actually, and 21, perfect. Yeah, so I'll just fold them in half. How much of that butterfly am I losing? I was just thinking if I trim it a centimetre off the bottom of there, I might get all that, not all the image, but all the butterfly on one page, one side. I mean, a centimetre off's not quite a centimetre that either, so that's less than half a centimetre each way. Okay, excuse me, it's going to be coffee time again. Oh dear, big swallow. Alright, I took quite a large mouthful there. Do apologise. It is nice though. It's very, very dark in here today. Oh, I took it off the wrong side. I don't get any better for keeping. It needed to be off the top, didn't it, to make that further over? Never mind. Yeah, so I hope you can see okay. I think these might just be A4. I've got lights on. I've got 2 lights on, or 3 with the room light, but the room light is not very big. I suppose I should have been counting, shouldn't I? Never mind. It won't take us long to count up once we're done. Yeah, so these may need a smidge off, but not a lot. Well, that's just reminded me, I actually printed off some digitals from somewhere that's ledger paper. I might like one of those in, actually. What size are you? Yeah, well, the same as the A4. Again, it's quite thin paper, this straw paper, but it adds a little bit of something colour-wise and crinkle texture-wise. So there'll be some thin pages, there'll be some thick pages, and it'd be lovely for creating art on or writing on. I intend to do both in my journal. Not shared any journaling with you yet, so I don't journal in as much as write thoughts and feelings. If I did, I wouldn't share that anyway, because I consider that to be quite private. Alright, you are ripped, aren't you? What height are you? Oh, you're too big anyway, so that's good. So I need a bit of room because it's big. We'll tear you down a bit. What's on the other side? No, it doesn't really matter where I tear it. What was I saying? Oh yes, but I might do some art journaling with you this year, this new year coming, or some you know, just general journaling. What else do you call it? I don't know. Not private journaling, just a little bit, not a lot, so you can remind me if I forget and say you're going to journal with us. Oh, wrong page. Sorry, noisy ruler. I've got 2 pages of this, but again, I think it'll be too big, and I don't know if I want 2 pages in. Could cut them both down though. I think looking at all those other pages that are already cut, I might end up with two signatures. Alright, so you're 12 inches, so you're just a little bit too big, not an awful lot. Shall I just take that bottom off there? And I think you might be about right. Yep, 14.5, so I'll do the same with this one then. Just take the bottom off. Ooh, what's that? A mouse in a trap? Rat in a trap. Ooh. I suppose that was one of the essential items in Victorian England in the house. Yeah, a rat trap made from galvanised wire. At least it's trapped and not impaled. Oof. Right, change the subject, Denise, that's not pleasant, is it? And we have here spirited dancing of the famous Gaiety Girls dazzled an Edwardian audience. So this is obviously Edwardian Britain. And what do we like size-wise? Yep, definitely too wide. Check the height. Yeah, oh, we're too big in all directions here. Let's take this off by the, shall we? Yeah, by the text block. It's as good as anything to keep me in a straight line. Sorry about that noise, if that was close to the microphone. And take this off and then see. I have a feeling it might still be too wide, I don't know. Let's try it. It's 28, so I think we might be all right. Of course, we might have to trim them all down because there's quite a few at 14 and 15, so that's near enough. Right, so let's do the same with this one. So we took that bit off there, didn't we? Was it the top bit? No, it was the bottom bit. Okay. And then a side piece. And this side, I think. Oops. So, what are your plans for the next few days then? Like I say, I'm hoping to come on 3 times today, and I will definitely be back with you again tomorrow, which will be Boxing Day. Whether that will be another couple of videos or just one, I haven't decided yet. It's quite a way to go yet. I'm doing this early, so you may already know. I may have told you in another video that's come before this one. They look very tall. Did I say they were too big? Yeah, I don't think I said it, but they are. So let's take some of this down here. Because there were 23, sorry. There were 23 centimetres and I'm looking for 21, roughly. They just looked, when I put them next to all the others, they just looked huge. So if you saw the journal that I made with all the Christmas mop-up at the very end, you'll realise how, or hopefully you'll realise, you know, how much different these junky journals look once you get them together and embellished and stuff in them. They really come together. Whereas when you're just putting pages together like this, they're a bit like, well, that's going to be the strangest journal ever. Is that one too big? It is. What did I cut that down, didn't I? I can't have done because it's still only at, I did look because it's got a chunk off there. I don't think I measured it, I just took a bit off. Obviously I didn't take enough. It didn't look very straight either, did it? Oh, and nor does that. Might have to have the scissors on that. Yeah, interesting tear. That's it. That must be more like it now. Yes. Yes, I don't mind that some are smaller than others. The straw papers look like they're 2 different sizes. They are, which is absolutely fine. Just some music paper left then. And then we can have a look what we've got signature wise. Oh gosh, obviously ripped that one. So, let's see what I can do with this one, which is clearly too big. So let's take this off and then we'll take some off before we even measure, I think. Okay, take that ratty ripped end off, which is now just short of 22. So I think if I just take a little bit off here as well, or should I take a lot off? Yeah, take a lot off. I don't want all that cream, do we? The music's the star. What have we managed? 19.5. And oh yes, we're quite big here, so let's take a chunk off here, which has made us 28, so we need a chunk off here too. 28. That sounded big. Oh yeah, because we're halving it, aren't we? 26, so that'll make it 13. That's lovely. Well, lovely for now. Oh, that nice dark side's nice, isn't it? Oh, look, it's big piece of cream spare there. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here to start with, and then we'll have a look at the pages that were already ripped and prepared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, that alone would make 2 signatures. We can go up to 13-ish, but I would like a bit of room for all the stuff I'm going to put in them. So let's dig through here and just pull a few out that I'd like to put in. I'd like to get used up. I definitely want to use this because this is that Henry Terry Henry. I never do know which way around to put them. And that the Knave of Hearts will have in. So that's 2. How many did I say I had? Lost count now. 16 did I say? That's 18. What have we got here? Oh, that's a bit of Edith. So is it might be the Gardener's Year or something like that, can't remember. But it's something with the Edith Holden artwork in it. Obviously it's not her book. That's really nice vintage paper as well. That's cacti, so that, if I add those 2 as well, that is 20. So that's 2 signatures of 10 each. Right, let's see what I've got left in, see if I'm going to squeeze them in. I don't particularly want that yellow in. I like these birds. I mean, that's a beautiful bird, isn't it? So if I put that in, I'm going to need another one. So which one of these 2 are we going for? Yeah, I think I'll have that one. Okay. Anything there way too big? That bird one, I had a feeling it was going to be. See if I can. It's obviously 4 layers deep, so I might struggle a bit, but let's see if I can. Oh, it didn't. It did it easy. Have I cut any of that bird off there? No. Lovely. Okay, so those can all be used for filling. Okay, so if we make this the signature video, and then I do another one where I make the cover, and then the final one we'll make some embellishments and fill it. And then if we don't get a chance to fill it, we can do that tomorrow on Boxing Day. That'd be nice, won't it? Actually. So let's make these into 2 signatures. So where I've got 2 of things, I will do that. I haven't got 2 of many, but I've got 2 of those, haven't I? Kind of got 2 of those. Pink. Oh yeah, I've got a few that I've got 2 of. And butterfly, 2 of those. Okay. So we'll just dole these out between the 2 without any much thought, really. I don't know which one I started with. Did I start with this one? What did I say we had? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I went to 11 to get the extra ones in. I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's start putting them into signatures then. Okay, what would I like in the middle? Would I like the middle to open out like that on this one? Yeah, I think that would be nice, but I think I might need to trim the 2 edges so that they don't kind of crash into each other. Do you know what I mean? In the middle. So let's see if I can do them both together nice and neatly. Yeah, so there's quite a gap in the middle for the strings and things to... Let's try that. I don't know if the page was cut wonky, but that was a very uneven piece that came off it. Yeah, that's it. So can you see I've got clearance now in the middle, so that can be the centerpiece. Right, let's have a look what we've got in sort of black and white and colour. Pictures, if you like, pictures and text perhaps. Those are two yellowy coloured ones. Okay, so we've got like 3 coloured, 4 text. Well, you're a picture really, you're a bit of both, and 3 pictures. So let's go with this one in the middle then. We've got little blue Ben either side of the birds, and then we'll just take one from each then. So we'll have a piece of straw paper, piece of text, and a picture. Now there's one in particular I'd like to open up to the book. I think I might like that. Right, did I start with picture? I did, but I want picture to be last, so let's go the other way around now. So let's go text, paper, picture, text, paper, and a picture. Okay, sorry if I was waving around in the middle of the air and you couldn't see any of that. So let's have a look what we've got. No, we don't have to stick with it, we can move things around if there's a couple of pages we're not keen on together, but remember they're going to be, a lot of them are going to be covered over with things, papers, pages. I don't like how wide that this is. Now, do you know what I'm thinking? It's not folded properly. I'm thinking, just to make it a bit stronger, we could fold it over, couldn't we, and glue it. That's a good idea. So, see if I can get it reasonably straight. What do we think? Not very straight at the top. Now, of course, I could always put this on my scorer and do it, but the chances are I would stick the scoring tool through it because it's, yeah, it's quite thin paper. Right, let's have a look. Obviously they're not going to meet each other. Yeah, which one is wrong? That one's a bit too big, I think. A little bit. Yeah, so that, you know, they're not going to be on opposite sides of the book. So I moved the outside there again as well. So it might be that the end of the page isn't square. Let's make it a lot smaller. Yeah, and this one as well, just so we've got a decent amount tucked in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick that. I've got some paper here for gluing on. I don't think I have. There we go. I'm just going to glue it down with a bit of glue stick. That's all it needs, because you know, it sticks really easy. It's quite porous for the glue. Oops, bit of a lump there. Yeah, I'm noticing that I'm creating a shadow a bit because of the lights and it's so dark out. So I'm hoping it's not too much of a problem for you, but I may have to stop soon and do the other 2 videos tomorrow when it's a little bit more bright out. Gosh, I'm going to oh, I'm not going to put them together, am I? So I could upload. Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to have to do all 3 together because I've got to put them all up together, but no, they're going up as 3 separate. Yes, that's much better, much prefer that. Okay, so you'll probably notice a huge difference, a huge improvement in my next video today in the light. Let's start again then. Yep, so far I quite like the way it's running. I'm not sure about that and that, they're kind of opposite each other. think that needs to go that way round. So the text was kind of, you know, both running in opposite directions. See what I mean? Didn't look right. Oh, half a butterfly. You're going to have to be covered over, Mr. Butterfly. I quite like that though. So these are the sketches that Gordon, our friend Gordon, Gordon Benningfield did or does before his actual drawings. Yeah, I like that text. It's nice thick paper. Much prefer that now it's smaller. I love the paper of that as well. Yeah, I love the birds, and that's the centre. Oh, shame we've just got legs there because the chicken and the cat. It's cute. We might just cover his legs up. He's just got legs there as well, bless him. Yeah, not running the same way. So yeah, I must have put this one in the wrong way because it's running different to all the others. But it's fine because there's nothing. No, that one's running the other way as well. I'll turn that round. Is that still okay? Yeah. Let's try it now. I don't know. I don't like it that way. So whatever it was that clashed. Was it there? Yeah. So that and that is clashing. We'll probably cover this up anyway. Do you know what I mean? So that's, yeah, the text. This has got the top on this side and this has got the top on that side. You know what I mean, don't you? Please tell me you do. Okay, so there's one. Surprising how long it takes actually. So might have been chatting a lot. I suppose I showed you all the stuff before I started. Shall we do this again? Right, what I'm thinking is just fold it over on the ruler a little bit. I might get a nice straight line. I don't know, it's worth a try. And glue it down before we start. Yeah, am I off camera? Yes, of course I was. Off camera and dark. What did I glue on last time? Because I've lost it. That. Oh, gosh. I wasn't expecting to hear the birds with it being so dark out. It must be, they must be shouting somebody into bed. Just give this end a nice, stronger end. And it's often nice with a snippet or something glued onto it as well when it's turned over like that. So. Yep, we'll leave those ones on the outside. We put these ones on the inside, didn't we? Right, let's go with the same again. Choose what it is that we want in the middle. That's a contender. Oh, no, it's got to be that, hasn't it? I think. Let's have a look then. Flower, flower, text. Oops, text, colour. We'll call flower and picture the same. Shall we call music text, picture, picture and text. Okay, so we've not got so many colourful blank pages in this one. Yeah, I definitely want this in the middle, I think. So if we go for a picture, what would I like next to it? I think I might like that, being fussy now. No, I wouldn't. Let's have mushroom next to it. Yep. Then one from here. Then one from here. One from here. Another picture piece. Another text piece. Another picture. Oops. Coloured. Music. And that one. See? Totally different signature to that one. So let's just double check that we like what we've got. Oops. Yeah, they're going the other way around. as well. I'll try that one that way. Don't know if I turned the whole block upside down. I did. What did we have there? Yeah, that's better. And you. I would rather have the other way. That's it. You. And you, the other way. I should have just changed the whole block round, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, so that's a beautiful middle, isn't that gorgeous? No wonder that. Yeah, would you agree that's a completely different signature? I'm wondering about that little page on the outside, to be honest. What would I like on the outside? Should we have the same? I wonder if we should have the same thing. That might... No, because we're going to have 2 pages of it together then, aren't we? At the back of one and the front of the other. What would I like on the outside of here? No, I don't know. I'm wondering if there's something in here I'd like on the outside of here. This is where I start getting fussy, you see. Yeah, quite like that. Can I swap that? Because there was only one of those in there, wasn't there? With that. And have that on the outside. Yes, I can. And I have. Okay, lovely. So there's 2 signatures ready to go. I think if we look at the size overall, just over 15 by 21.5. I think they're going to fit into that that journal cover that we're going to make. So next time, in a few hours time, for you, what have I done with it? Was that it? No, that's the one with the envelope hole. Window, that's what I was trying to say. Just check again. So we're going, yeah, 23 it will fit in, depending on 16. Now we might need a spine, might we? We might need a spine, so we might end up chopping this down a little bit. That might be the way to do it, because I think that's going to need, not a huge one, but it's definitely going to need a spine. Anyway, when I come back, I'll have thought about it a bit longer and made a decision about that. I might see if I've got something bigger than this. I know I've got some really big pages that I glue on underneath my table, so I might use one of those to make the cover, just so that we can get all this in. It'd be a shame, wouldn't it, really, to cut it down. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying what we're doing so far. I'll probably be just about having a mince pie and a cup of tea, I would think. I won't be drinking this Christmas Day, unless it's perhaps a snowball. That will be it. But I'll be around. I won't be far away. So if you want to leave me some messages and some comments, I will sit down for half an hour at some point after this video is aired and answer and talk to you and chat with you. So give me a thumbs up, please, if you've enjoyed this video, this first one, and remember to look out, because I'm not sure exactly at the minute when I'm going to space them out, but not by too much. Look out in a couple of hours time for the next one. So happy Christmas, have a lovely day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.